The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here, and we... So off we go then.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
And here's Son Heung-min. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Spain with the corner, they're first. Adams tries to clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And he's picked out the run. He's in a great position here. Toure goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. What a throw in. That's an imaginative pass. So it is still 0-0. That is ended up in no man's land. Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Cruyff. Fernando Torres. Beckham goes on a charge down the left. Fernando Torres. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. De Bruyne ready to try one. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. De Bruyne! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Madrid deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Fernando Torres. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again! And he's done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's picked his way through. Oh, that's neat. De Bruyne. And this is Beckham. Can he finish? Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That's a little off target.
There will be 3 minutes
And he cuts out the supply. Tries to pass it through. Shifted it to the flank. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Spain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Son Heung-min. Some really good ball movement. De Bruyne. He won't be happy with that one. That's rather hopeful. Belletti. Spain still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Vieira plays a sharp little ball here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that has been knocked clear. Yaya Toure, Son Heung-min. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Played back in. Thinks about the shot. Played out to the right. Now it's De Bruyne. Played into the middle. Thuram can get it clear. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, he's felt that, has... He's got two! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Torres absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Griezmann. Yaya Toure. That's a sharp pass. Raul. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's away. Belletti goes direct.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Raul. Raul! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success...
It's Nedved! Oh, it's come off the upright. Deftly away. And claimed it back swiftly. No way through. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Spain already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
And he's there to belt it away. And here's Suarez. Now it's Nedved. And he's in on goal. Tries a shot. Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Cruyff. Quarter of an hour played. Bergomi carries the ball down the right. He's got away. Suarez. Luis Suarez! No, he's missed it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, really good feet.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. It's Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Raul looking to get on the end of this. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Driving on and making... Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Alcantara. And it's Vieira. Barella puts his foot on the gas. And here's Nedved. It's Nedved!
2 added minutes has
And he
been
comes
given.
up trumps again. Spain do have a chance to counter here. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Spain are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great vision. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Shevchenko. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Spain with this to level it up. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
That has certainly made things interesting. Great chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Zico clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, just skip. He's going for goal. Dealt with nicely by the defence. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Vieira gets it away. And that has left him in a heap. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Barrera! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's going to go a long way. And here's Neymar. It's come through and he's had a quick look. And a chance! Zico! Special player! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And again they hit the front. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So we have a breakthrough, and now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar goes short. Shoots!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Van Basten.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Son Heung-min. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Shevchenko. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's an imaginative pass. And time is up. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence...
Thank Jim Beglin, and to wish you a very... So welcome. Chu with the short one. It's a loose ball. Tries to play it through. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff takes control of it and he's on the move. Goes back. Threads one in. And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. And that interception was most necessary. Spain, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And this is Cruyff. Shoots! Goal! Spain! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Chu! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Good ball, good take. Raul. Cruyff. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Good read, needed to be. Yaya Toure. And it's Cruyff. Oh, this looks sharp. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great vision. And this is Raul. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, it's come loose. Takes a shot. Oh, the ball. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Yes! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And he's only too grateful to cap it all up. And there's the end of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Spain absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Spain 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Raul. Azar. Raul. And he's managed to get free. And this is Cruyff. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has put paid to that. Vieira, the man that is tenacity personified.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Thuram.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
And that's a dangerous ball. An uncompromising challenge. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Now, power or placement? And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Tries from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Now it's Raul. Tries to pass it through. Shot at goal! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Spain present their opponents with the best possible chance here. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Wolverhampton get themselves back into contention.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what a climb! No No mistake! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
To 74 minutes
A
is
great delivery
number
and a
2,
finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That is a brilliant interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
A probing pass. Timber. Szoboszlai. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Played back in. Timber. Szoboszlai. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that has not gone well. He's found a way through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Son Heung-min gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. Your reflections then, Jim?
Spain certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or goal for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Azar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. That is a great pick out. Little doubt. Foul. No thought. That the referee was eventually convinced. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Caceres knocks it into space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Goes for goal!
Olise Made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cruyff! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Yaya Toure. And this is Son Heung-min. That is a brilliant interception. And the two sides separated by the game's own. Here's a chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now the of match.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
There was the
that. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So off we go once more.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He won't be happy with that one. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vieira. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitutions taking place.
Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff. Oh, this is a great Son Heung-min! It is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top draw! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Takes a shot!
Substitution in progress.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Raul is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And the counter is on.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Just about within shooting range.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
There will be
And it's
3
Cruyff.
added time.
Raul has it in a wide position. Look at the space here. It's Raul! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but... And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Son Heung. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Ruben Neves, has an eye for the spectacular, but his main role is to be that pivot in midfield, doing all the dirty, ugly work that goes unnoticed, and he'll be covering a lot of ground in front of his defence, something he's very good at, in fact. But every now and again, he'll throw in a humdinger.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he cuts out the supply. Great vision. Pepe makes the interception. Rijkaard. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Spain already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. Nagatomo wriggles his way through. Here comes the cross. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Great chance! And here's Cruyff. Now it's Ruben Neves. Left. That'll be a throw. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross in, looks like a good one. Cruyff. Scholes. They're urging him to shoot. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Son Heung-min is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And that is as far as they're going to go. India finding their passes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now Vieira! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's picked his way through. And here's Bale. Oh, easy pickings there. Cruyff. Now Son Heung-min. Not the most accurate pass. Nagatomo. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. It's Son Heung-min! Decent enough try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And it's Cruyff. Now that looks a deep shoots! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Both sides defensively. He's gone for goal! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
India have taken the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side. Where
can he finish? And he hits the net. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Spain grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Scholes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like...
He's tried one! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
India appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're set...
Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. Bale with the short one. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Spain looking to pass, takes the shot! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. Spain may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Haaland takes a shot. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, super ball. It's Bale! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Oh, good take in a good area. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure! Oh, that is rather wayward. Nice-looking ball. It's a threatening ball. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Corner number 3 coming up. Bale plays it short. Now it's Bale. And it's pulled back. And he's heaved it away.
Has been indicated.
And it's Rijkaard. And the finish! Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
India could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal. Mbappe gets through on his own. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Thuram. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for the run. And that is that. Spain perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Oh, easy pickings there. Saliba. And it's Hakimi. Plays a sharp little ball here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That is ended up in no man's land. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Bellingham. Threads one in. Big header! Lobbed in behind. Spain, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he's managed to get free. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min stood his ground strongly. He's gone for goal! Fantastic from Son Heung-min! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And it's Spain who take the lead. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And he's picked out the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Adams carries the ball down the right. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira, too strong for his opponent there. Vitinha, and it's pulled back. Defending of the desperate variety. And that was very necessary. Cruyff. Nesta calmly anticipates. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking for the run. Raul. It's Raul! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And we have our very first corner. Son Heung-min goes short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. Saliba with the clearance. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Spain are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Here we go again.
Spain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is... Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vitinha. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Turkey have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
The pass has gone astray. And he's managed to get rid. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Short changes him with that pass. He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Rafinha really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Quality ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Rafinha. And that's another good win of the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Son Heung-min. Great vision. Oh, good read.
He read that really well.
Yaya Toure! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what a mistake!
Substitutions taking place.
Spain leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And no, that was never going to make it.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And that's it. Spain have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Son Heung-min voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
This is a quick reminder to let you know
So, Jim,
that
how
you'll
do
be
you
able to
reflect
catch
on what
today's
we've
match
seen?
broadcast
Yeah,
live
clean
on
sheets
our
and hard...
time.